My fridge is making noise. Good
Wednesday.
Oh boy, this is a simple recipe, and it just sounds like it's going to taste good. I have a couple of issues with it. Campbell's Cheeseburger Skillet from 1975. And essentially it's beef and onion, canned potato. I've got some chopped tomatoes in the recipe. They're sliced. On top is garnish. And we've got cheddar cheese and cream of mushroom. And I have never in my life tried Campbell's cheddar cheese. Kind of curious about that. The picture for the salad looks really good. Here are my problems. For 2 cans of soup, we're supposed to add 1/4 cup of water. I'm probably going to add drippings that I saved from the hamburger. And if you look at the picture, the potatoes look kind of big and uniform. And when I opened up this can of whole potatoes, there were a couple of big ones and a lot of little ones. So, I'm afraid this is like 1 can plus 2 potatoes from the second can. And I just think that's going to be too much. This is 1 pound of beef with half a large onion. And I think that's going to be too much for these 2 cans of soup plus 1/4 cup of water. We're supposed to mix these in the skillet, but we're going to mix them in a bowl. I'm going to add these as we go. If you look at the picture, it looks a little saucy. It looks saucy. That's what I want. So whatever we don't use, I'll just save. Let's start yapping and let's get cooking. It's so simple. It's souping up. I would be afraid to put 1 pound of meat in here. I want it to be a little saucy. We'll go slow and add a little. Let's try adding half, about half. Maybe we'll get away with the whole thing. Maybe not. We still have to add the potatoes. Let's add some potatoes. About half. Half of what we had. I think that's plenty of potatoes. So you're going to have to gauge what you put in here. I think I could put some more beef. I just don't think you don't want it thick beef. You know, all thick beef. So let's go another... We could add a little more potato. So here's the deal. It says it makes about 6 1-cup servings. Who's going to eat just 1 cup of this? I mean, seriously. Just add a couple more potatoes. I don't want it to all be potatoes. There's a lot of beef in here. I did not make toast. Seems to me this might go really good on toast. We'll save that for another trial. If this, we could always do leftovers of this on toast. Cheeseburger skillet on a shingle. You know what? It's pleasant looking. It is. And it could probably be even more soupy. If you want to add a little milk or something. Because right now it's very gooey. Let's let it heat up. It is souping up. I like the look. I can't find my Saison con azafran, and that might really add a nice little bit of color. It's almost ready. It does look good. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, that was heavy. That was really heavy. This has a very nice look to it. Remember, we didn't add all the meat or potatoes. Their picture had the slices of tomato with some parsley. I didn't get the parsley, and I cut up some tomatoes. We can put right in the middle. I am not opposed to some tomatoes right in the middle. Absolutely love the simplicity of this. I think there's a lot to play with here. I'm glad I didn't add all the beef. We've got a nice soupy thing here. You could add more beef, I suppose. Let's just try a piece of potato and beef. Nice. Well, it's totally got a beefy flavor. Would I know there's cheddar cheese soup in here? I don't know. We're not going for the tomato yet. I can taste the mushroom soup. That's actually quite good. I don't think it needs salt. Canned potatoes are very, very soft, but they taste pretty good in here. Let's try it with a piece of tomato. They had tomato wedges on there. I like that. Let's take another one with the tomato and a potato. I think I would have loved this as a kid. It was 75. I was in high school. But I could see my mom making this. I could see my mom making us make this. You know, it needs, if it had a little green bits in here, maybe green onion, I don't know. Something green. It's That's delicious. Let's do another plain. Okay. Huh? That's very good. You could even put this on biscuits. Oh, it's almost like sausage. You could put this on biscuits without the potatoes. If you ignore the potatoes, don't get me wrong, I like the potatoes. It's actually quite tasty. For its simplicity. I'm really enjoying it. I will enjoy the leftovers. I wish I could find my Sazon. I would have loved to have sprinkled a little Sazon in there to give it a nicer color, but it's very tasty. Thanks for joining me this
Wednesday
for Campbell's Cheeseburger Skillet. Nothing like a cheeseburger. There's nothing cheeseburger about this. But you know what? It's quite yummy. Hey. You know what I'm going to say? What am I going to say? I think I'll make this again. Soup it up a little or something. Soup it up a little. Thanks for watching. Dope.